Hello my friend, Birdman316. Welcome to First Act Friday. We will be testing the numbers on this bridge pickup on this 222 right here, as well as the 223 right here, as well as if we can find it. Don't know where it is. It's somewhere in here. The Volkswagen. We're going to be testing the bridge pickups only, getting the numbers, the kiloohms, the Henrys, and everything. So let's turn this machine on. Okay, we are on the bridge position of the 222. Like I said, we are at 9 even kiloohms. Now we're just going to switch immediately over to the Henrys. To 4.52 Henrys on that one. Now what we'll do, unplug this guitar, move this cable right here. I'm going to take the guitar and trade places with the 223. I'm out of frame, but I assure you that I'm swapping guitars, and I'll show you the black guitar, which is a 223 right here. When we get to, I'll put it like that. There we go. There we are. Put this up on the shelf or on the box or whatever you want to call it. Then we're going to plug it in. And the first number is going to show up is going to be the Henrys, because we never switched back over to the kiloohms, and the Henrys are a little bit lower on this one. You notice that? Let's flip it over to the kiloohms. Oh, wrong one. There we go. You notice this is a little bit higher number. Remember, the other one was a 9 kiloohm, and the Henrys are a little higher on the other one than this one. That's nuts. But what I'll do is I will call a break for right now, guys. And let me get the Volkswagen out, and I'll resume testing. I'll see you in just a few minutes here, guys. Don't go away. There we go, guys. That's the Volkswagen right there. We need to plug it in, turn on the machine, and we'll get the numbers off of this one to compare with the other two. Turn on the machine. Plug in the guitar. We're on the bridge position. Everything is up. Oh, check it out. 8.36 kiloohms on the bridge of the Volkswagen guitar. We're going to flip over to the Henrys. 4.2122. It kind of teeter-totters. So my question is, going by the numbers, they're different, but going by the looks, they're the same. We got one less test to do, guys. An actual sound test. We're going to compare them clean. We're going to compare them with some dirt. And we're going to hear if there's any difference in the sounds, because there's obviously a number of differences. But number of differences, I guess they can matter, but I'm not really sure if they really do matter or not. But stay tuned for the sound test. They'll be coming up. Hello, my friends. Birdman316 here again. You might be able to see these two guitars right here. But we've got the 3 First Act models in here that has the same looking bridge humbucker. We're going to start off with this one right here. Be very careful not to smack my Volkswagen guitar with this headstock. Be very, very careful here. Let me scoot the seat around just a little bit. That way I'll not smack anything wrongly. Well, here we go, guys. Of course, we're on the bridge pickup because there's nothing hiding under there. So we're just going to get a couple of strums and whatnot. Quiet. This place is so dusty. Can you believe that? Why is this place so dusty? There's dust bunnies all over the place. That's a different story, different time, different video. Anyway, let us have a gander. Oh, well, we can't look at sound. If anyone can see how something sounds, I want you to let me know. And let me know what you've been smoking. Oh, Shimp? Hush. Okay, here we go. Clean tones here. No overdrive pedals on, nothing else. We're just going to go through a few tones. Clean mode with the 223 first act model here. Uh-oh, hang on a minute here. What's going on here? Perhaps I should have done this before I got started. Oh my goodness, you hear that? Wow. Great Scott. Alrighty. That's better. That's much better. Let's try it again. You see, when you have to make adjustments, that's real time, real, no jump cuts. No jump cuts here. That's a sound sample in clean with this one here. Let's turn on the Joyo. Ooh, yes, the Joyo British Marshall-esque pedal. And you can tell straight away, check this out. Embracing the suck, Ubi. You hear that, Ubi? Oh, yes. Now in the previous part 1, where I took the measurements, I done forgot what the numbers were. But what I will do just for you guys, just for my fans, just for my YouTube family, I'm going to rewatch the other video before I turn it into the whole mischievous nonsense that we're doing now, right? I'll put the numbers up, Henry's as well as the kiloohms of each guitar that I play here today. As I'm playing it, I'll write them down from the last film, just so you guys know what the numbers are. And we're hearing now, might they be the same pickup even though the numbers are different? And they do look alike, but looks alone can be very deceiving. Check this out. My Finger slipped. How do you like them beans, man? Now we got to do this right here on all three guitars. Well, I'm going to unplug this one because the other two need a fair shake too, right? Put this one right yaw on the end. What we're going to do now, being that we're right here, we're going to pick up this Volkswagen guitar. This is the first act Garage Master Volkswagen model here. Now back in the day, you could get this guitar with a Volkswagen car that you buy. Whether it be I think you can get it with a Jetta, a Beetle, Passat, and maybe one or two more models, I forget exactly, but right here, I'm sure you can probably see a little chrome strip right there on the back of the headstock. That's actually a VIN number that came with the car that this came with. Alright, here we go. Let's do some. We're back in clean mode with this one. Make sure everything's up. And we're on the bridge position. Oh no, let me house it. Let me make sure here. Now between this guitar and that guitar there, the necks feel very similar. This one has more of a, it's very, very, very slightly smoothed over as far as being rounded off, but it's not really. I'm thinking this one here, yep, that one there is more rounded than this one. You notice the fingerboard is a lot lighter on this one here. Let me just double check something quickly. Give it a little tweak. Very nice, very nice. I forgot to do something on that one, but we'll do it on this one first. Let's go over to the dirty mode with the Joyo Marshall-esque pedal here. Ooh! Man, I'll tell you what, I don't know if this one sounds better than that one. Let's do something right quick. I was supposed to do with that one, but we'll get back on it before we forget and goof up like we've done that. The silver tone, I goofed up on that one pretty bad, but I made up a part 2 for it, so you guys will see that pretty soon. Let's see if we can do this. the Peter Green thing pretty good, don't it? Now, let's do this right here. Sounds very nice. Sounds very lovely, guys and gals. Now let's skip back over to this 223 here and do that Peter Green thing, see if it'll do it. That one did it very nicely. Let's see if this one will do it. Now you notice there's nothing been changed on the amp settings at all. I hadn't even touched the amp or the overdrive pedal. I just simply changed out guitars. What I'm going to do straight off the bat is turn back on the Marshall-esque Joyo. It's called the Joyo British pedal. Now we're going to check and see, will this one do the Peter Green thing? Check this out. Let's see if we got it right here. Oh yes, oh yes. Does it very nicely, guys, very nicely here. Been watching too much Guitar Aces. I'm starting to talk like Colin. Now we are going to reach behind us and grab the 222. Here. Let me find my cable here. I'm going to mess about with some clean tones. Then we're going to turn on the Marshall-esque pedal here. We check the tune quickly. Ho ho! Now something's going on here. Just bring it up just a little bit. And this one. One more. I know, guys. I know. I should have checked it before I got started. I know. Don't beat me up too bad, though. You don't beat me up because you love me too much, right? Maybe? Do you? Okay. Here we go, guys. Okay, first off the bat, this neck feels very, very similar to the neck on the 223, the black one right there. It's even got, let's see, this board is just a little bit lighter than that board on that one, but still darker than that board on that Volkswagen right there. It does have the rounded edge. Feels very nice. Feels very nice. Let's get on with some tone. You don't want to hear me jabber-jawing and waffling, do you? I don't want to hear me waffle. Let's get to it. Something's rattling up there. What's going on with you? Why are you loose? I'll fix you later. Marshall-esque British pedal. By the way, you can pick those up on eBay around, I don't know, it depends on what day of the week it is and who's running the sale and when and whatnot. Between $35, $40 to $45. Trust me, guys, if they charge $50 for that thing, it's worth it. Trust me. Trust me on that. I know. Because it's cool, right? Wow. They all three sound good to me. Pretty cool. Now let's here we'll do that Peter Green thing like the other two did. Uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh. Check it out, guys. Now this one here, it sounded the meanest and the gnarliest on that little Peter Green thing, right? I don't know. These things just might be a little different. They might be, I don't know. I don't know which one has Alnico. I don't know which one has ceramic. Now I'm thinking, I think that one there might be Alnico. I'm not sure. But I don't know. This one here sounds the meanest on that Peter Green thing. They all three sound excellent. They do have different numbers, but they look the same. But as everyone says, looks can be deceiving. And all three of these guitars sound wonderful, especially when we've been concentrating on the bridge pickups of all three here. But like I said, I'm going to rewatch the first part, and I'm going to write down which guitar, and I'm going to write down the numbers, and then when I'm editing this part that we're doing now, I'm going to put up in the little box right there in the video box what the numbers are in kiloohms and henries on each one of these guitars that I'll be messing with here today. So guys, I hope you found this film entertaining, maybe somewhat, educational, maybe, and fun. I think this First Stack Friday thing's pretty cool, huh? A lot of people, well, some people, not a lot of people, some people, you mention First Stack, ooh, that's Walmart junk. Nope. Well, some of it, none of them are bad. A lot of them are better than others. You got models like the Sheena, and there's a few more. Things are going for like $300 and $400, and it's a first act. The Volkswagen guitar right there. You'll be lucky to find one for less than $200, right? This one here, that model there. Well, I got lucky and got that for $15. I don't know how I pulled that off, but I did somehow. This one here was a first Facebook Marketplace purchase about the first part of the year. Matter of fact, this is the first guitar to ever come to this apartment. This one here was like $100 plus a little bit of shipping and a little bit of tax. So I'm looking at about $125, $130 right here in my hands. We can't count the shipping or the tax, but the price of the guitar was like $99.99 or whatever, like at $100. I think that one there was another Marketplace purchase at like $150 by itself, not counting your tax and your shipping, but you can't count those as part of the cost because the tax man, he needs to go out and get a job. He's too greedy to take it. But anyway, let me get off that subject there. And plus, you got to pay someone to ship it. So Well, my friends, I hope everyone had a good time here. I sure did. And I hope that camera didn't cut off on me. Sitting there for half an hour talking to myself here. Oh, this is myself waffle, yes. But anyway, guys, do me a monster favor. Have a great day, have a great night, wherever you are. Always remember, keep rocking whatever it says there. Doesn't matter. If you're having fun, that's all that counts. Make the world a much better place, my friends. This is Birdman 316. Sayonara.